All right. So we are back as Sheikh Aznar. I'm Muslim technically, but really we are Catholic in secret. We formed a cult in this last episode, and we have a good amount of kids as well. So far our dynasty is safe, but as far as our dynasty, we really haven't made much progress. We've stuck around that 15 prestige for a while now. So it's really time that I start making some real progress in the way of maybe like getting some domain or something. All right, so I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna require some more wealth just for safety. And so before I do it, I'm gonna spend some time trying to build some wealth. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on trying to grow as much wealth as we can. Our heir currently is Godric, and he is not particularly special, but he'll do for now. He could possibly not become our full heir for all we know. As you are working, court physician Donato burst into your study. My sheikh, you have been up all night again. It would be in your best interest to not work so hard, lest you shall collapse from exhaustion. The realm never rests, so neither shall I. Any chance for diligent is a good. Damn. Would have loved to get some diligent. Alright. So as far as who I'm thinking about attacking, I have to be very careful not to antagonize the wrong person. But as of right now, I'm thinking of Navarre. But for that, I'm gonna need at least a mercenary group to help me out, since it doesn't seem like any of my alliance people can help me out on this situation. With my illustrious education, yes, let's keep that man happy, of course, always. Okay, so he's happier now. He's 92. It's too bad I can't ask him for land. But yeah, we will continue to increase our money. And you know what? To further help this, what I think we're gonna also do is kill, or at least attempt. No, we can't kill him right now. What can we do to his land? Okay, let's try to send somebody to sabotage operations over there. What else can we do? And then also, instead of improve relations, which is good and all, but somebody told me that more than likely my liege will never give me a title. So we're just gonna try to sow dissent in the capital, in the county that I'm trying to aim for, while I'm trying to gain money for a mercenary group to help me out and take him out. So yeah, for right now, our current enemy is this guy. This is the guy I'm gonna try to take. I'm gonna try to take Navarre from him. But first I need more money, as I said. And my society is growing slowly as well. My little cult, my little society of Jesus. Once I become strong enough, I do plan to adopt my faith in open. But as of right now, as you can see, I'm just a lowly count or sheikh in a very expanding kingdom slowly over here. So I have to be very careful before I fully adopt the Catholic faith again. I was in the middle of a conversation with the chef when Donato appears from nowhere, grabs me by the arm and pulls me to a nearby room. With a wrinkled forehead and a sweaty palm, he told me that he intends to leave our society after being haunted too many times by the shadows in the dark. Bro is going crazy. Persuade by talking about solidarity, explain the importance of devotion, if that's the way he feels. Hell no, you're not leaving it. You're one of my favorite people. I hear about you all the time, Donato. Let's explain the importance of devotion. See if that helps. I told Donato that this is a time for trials, but that we have to endure. God observes us and will reward us in due time. Feeling the pressure of divine intervention, Donato promised to keep our true faith for the time being. One for all and all for one. Good Donato. My liege, I write to you with bad news from Vizcaya. My effort to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population have met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. I fear we might have a revolt. The troublesome peasants. And I know, okay, so This is the guy I gotta worry about, it seems. And Nico approaches you. My liege, I have a great idea for a monument, something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. I would require some gold and your patience, and the work would take a year to complete. The issue is that we can't do that right now. I need to raise funds to take out this guy. Oh, I don't want to sway this guy. Well, actually, I do want to keep him happy. That way, when I start doing fights in his kingdom, he doesn't go against me. Disaster. Your fellow member of the Society of Jesus, Ansa, has been caught by court Imam Arif Ibn Sadin Sadad, you know what, and his Ghazi's. They spared no time before they burned her at the stake. At least she didn't speak my name. Yeah, she didn't speak my name. Good girl. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace, shrewd management, the county of Ischia is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. This is what I want to hear. Just as expected, my diplomats were able to convince Sultan of what an honorable and trustworthy ruler I am, a man that is well worth his respect. That's great, but I need him to give me a title, even though I know he's not going to. It'd be nice if I can get the opportunity. Sultan Aziz is already fond of me. Perhaps I should focus my... Yes, he's at 100. I think we're good now. Chief Khalid Mansour lectured me on the sins of committing zina, but all I could think of was my dear love waiting for me in our own little hideout. You have no witness, only rumors, and they're false. Hey, shit, if I can lie, I can lie. Committing zina is a crime according to the Quran and the Prophet. May peace be upon him, and the punishment is stoning or 100 lashes. Regardless of what I told Chief Khalid Mansour, I still felt afraid as he pondered my case. The mercy chief decided to spare me the punishment. Bro, I'm your boss. If anything goes down, I'm coming for you. Okay, my wife is pregnant, which is always a good thing. I still cannot openly adopt my faith, but that is okay. Eventually, I will be able to. I could scarcely believe it, but the pregnancy has made my first wife, Adila, look more beautiful than she ever was. Whenever we are in the same room, I can hardly take my eyes off her. Better make a move quickly, gladly. Let's keep her happy. My liege, I write to you with good news. I have successfully sabotaged Navarre, causing considerable disruption. Good. Good. Oh, look at this. A son was born to me. His name will be Louis. Nothing special because he didn't really get any cool traits, but he will be an asset nonetheless. So we're gonna have him be a thrifty little guy. So my wife's getting fat. I need to warn her politely. Unfortunately, it seems if my words have gone unheard, Zanib has ignored my warnings and still spends her day stuffing her face with all sorts of food. All the worse for her. She'll regret that. To the brilliant Sheikh Aznar, peace be with you, we propose that Parain bint Abdallah become the guardian mentor of little Godric. Sure, whatever makes you happy, my liege. For eventually I will overthrow you. In a couple of ooh, what? France is gone? Or... oh, he just took it all. What a G. And we will be good to attack this guy. Oh shit. He has allies, it seems. Do I have allies? I'll make allies. I have a lot of kids, so should lead to a lot of allies. Just have to wait a little longer to make more money, and then we will begin our assault on Navarre. Maybe not Navarre though. I don't know. I don't like the fact that he's got an ally though. That worries me. Does this guy have an ally? He does not. That makes me feel better. He only has slightly more men though. The days with my lover have been the most joyful days of my life, but Emir Yaha threatening to bring the whole affair to the chief Qadi made those few days feel petty, and the joy I had felt bedraggled. Committing zina is a sin, but I couldn't resist her. Okay, let's see. Try to bribe the Emir to accept. I can't really waste money. I'll just promise I'll never see her again. Even though I'm probably lying. Alright, we're at 152. We still have time to change our mind, but I think the answer still is attacking this guy. He has a very strong ally though. So what we're gonna do is start building up our own allies. So here we go. We got the Sultan of Arabia as our first one. For this boy, we'll marry him to... That's my liege though. I don't want to do that. We'll marry him to an Egyptian. Marry to... Let's see. Azwadi Emirate. Marry him to her. Then we have our genius boy. Marry him. Sure. We'll just keep marrying these people off till I get as many alliances as I can get. And then guess what? We go for the attack. Sure. Bukau clan, sure. Let's just keep marrying you kids off. But not Andalusia though. Andalusia's a no. Alright. I think I've done enough marrying. Now we just start. He doesn't want to do a form alliance with me. That's fine. Let's try this guy. Nice. 1 alliance. 2 alliance. Okay, he doesn't want an alliance. We have some alliances though. So that's always good. Alright, I feel comfortable enough to begin the assault. So let's do this. Navarre. And let's just try to go and aim for getting Navarre as soon as possible. Oh my god, are all the mercenaries being used right now? Yeah, now I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm so cooked. I'll send him money, see if he accepts the alliance now. Okay, good. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. I didn't think this through. God damn it. I gotta try to run away maybe. This cannot be how my first battle goes. I have to get my shit together. My wife Sanika asked me to buy hers. Girl, this is not the time for this. I know you see we're at war. Alright, now let's attack together. Right before he could attack. Good. As she is growing older, I can see that Toda could use some guidance in some experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make self-sacrifices. To make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Toda. Huh? Oh, I get those discrepancies? Nah, she gonna have to learn by herself. I know I'm the matriarch of the family, but sir, I have my own things to do. So I had a very Arab looking boy, but he can also be used. Let's do it then. My newest son, you will. Let's send this guy a gift. Sometimes all they need is a little bit of there you go, a little bit of how you call it, push. All right, let's take over these guys as soon as possible with the okay, good, I still won. All right, now let's go back to attacking their hold, which is where we're trying to go for Navarre as soon as possible, because I'm afraid that his ally is going to end up coming at some point. The day with my lover, bro, this guy is always, I'm just trying to have fun. I promise I'll never see her again. There you go. Even though I'm lying. Again. Come on, we just got to get Navarre. Come on. As long as I get there before him, and I actually am able to siege the county, I'm able to attack him right after quickly. Come on, 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 come on. Nice. So I pause right there, and I think I can make it in just enough time. In the last few days, my wife Sanib has not been able to keep any drink or food down. It seems as if she is suffering from food poisoning. Okay, well, she's not pregnant, so let's heal. Let's try to send the physician over there to fix that while I work. Nice. And I captured somebody. Is he worth any good money? I'll hold on to him just in case. I was in the middle of a conversation with the chef when Donato appears from nowhere, grabs me by the arm, and pulls me to nearby with a wrinkled forehead. Oh, he's saying again that he wants to get out. Let's talk about solidarity this time. Maybe that'll be enough for him. I gave a speech to Donato about the importance of solidarity for our movement. I emphasize how important every member of our society is so that we can be strong together. Donato stood there unmoved by my soft words, still determined to abandon our cause. Donato leaves the society. Donato ceases secretly practicing our religion. Oh no, Donato. See, the problem with that is now you could be a possible can't have you be a possible. I really can't have you be a possible problem for us, because you know about our cult. You need to at least have some sympathy for Christians. Okay, so the idea of people getting hurt visibly shocked him, so he's obviously now have sympathy again for our brethren in the Christian religion. All right, we're at 92%. We're finally about to get our first domain through war, that is. And we did it. 100%. Navarre is officially mine. I am nowhere near strong enough to adopt any type of faith yet, so we're going to continue to keep doing what we're doing. Get our new spy master. We're gonna study technology again, because now we have a whole new objective. We're gonna again go back to improving relations, because I want him to keep him happy while I start committing nothing but wars inside his empire to get more and more land. This guy's next. Again, he's gonna have to wait a little longer. But the next guy is going to be this guy probably. Yeah. And we have allies already, so we might as well. But we should probably wait just in case. Till we have recouped our men. Once we've recouped our men again, then we shall jump back in. Young Toda has finished her education with a complete lack of guidance. She still tried her best to study intrigue. Unfortunately, to no avail. Sorry. I just have more important things to do, my friend. My Marshal Araman has brought me the most extraordinary news. Apparently, he has uncovered a rumor concerning an exceedingly special artifact. The specifics of Araman's information are uncertain, but he is convinced that there is a degree of truth to the tales. Alright, start the search. Love me some cool artifacts. I might end up giving this one away, though. I only like quality 4 and above. Disaster, your fellow member of the Society of Jesus, Zenabub, my wife, has been caught by the court imam And she now rots away in the Sultan Hazif's dungeon. Damn. They got my wifey in jail. Like, I want to free her. Oh, I can. For a modest 10 sum. That's not bad. I'll free her. Let's see. To the great Sheikh Asner, blessings upon you and your house. We would like you to back our plot to fabricate a claim on the Emirate of Barcelona. The Germanic Reformation. The ancient Germanic religion is proving unable to withstand the onslaught of the cross and the moon. Rather than abandoning the old ways, Falkler Ragnar and the most powerful priests have decided to reform the Germanic faith in order to turn the tide and lead the assault against the new religions. Firmly under the leadership of Holy Falker, the Germanic faith is ready to contend with its weak, effeminate opponents, be they missionaries or crusaders. This event could mark the beginning of a new era of pagan revivalism all through Europe and spell doom for the Abrahamic usurpers. So he's a reformed pagan, and he's, oh, this is Ragnar. Ooh, I love Vikings. All right, they're still barbarians. He is the king of old Sweden, basically. Really cool. I can't wait to see what he does. Disaster, your fellow member of the Society of Jesus, CK2, has been caught by Cordemon. They spared no time before they burned her at the stake. There goes another one of our allies. How many do we have in our society these days? Damn, only 9. We do need to start adding more people to our... I just haven't really been paying attention to that because I'm more focused now on attacking as many places as I can to slowly get strong. Girl, did you get arrested again? Yeah, this time I'm not. I'm letting you stay there respectfully. Well, I'm an experienced, scarred guy, so I'm not with the bullshit. So that's exactly what I'm gonna tell her. Stop stuffing yourself, you pig. And then here's this other one that keeps getting herself arrested. I'm not going to buy her back. Respectfully, she did this to herself, and I stand on that. We're eventually gonna take this guy out and go for the Asturias of Santillana. Oh no. Oh no, this is never good. Whenever I get sick for some reason in every character that I play, I never seem to outlive it. But the good thing is we have many children. As the day drags on, seemingly never ending, you can barely keep your eyes open. You seem to have no energy at all. So now I've gained fatigued. Bishop Donato San Sebastian suggests your symptoms is not due to a serious illness and it will pass quite soon. Nevertheless, you will receive some mild treatment. Very well. Bishop Donato kept you up late for days, stargazing with him to reconnect with the moon, he said. That's some dumb ass freaking advice. Disaster, your fellow member Anastasia. So my mother has been caught and she now rots in the jail. I'm sorry, but you guys are just gonna keep getting yourselves caught. Okay, although you can't quite put your finger on what's wrong, you don't feel quite right. Gain the trait molasses. Malaise? I don't know. Bishop Donato of San Sebastian is fairly sure you have the flu. He insists that you follow his instructions. Fine. To balance your humors, Bishop Donato made you sprint around your keeps to induce sweating. Alright. Seems to have worked a little bit. You are confined to your bed. I spoke too soon. Your body racked with aches and chills. You have contracted the flu. Well, at least Donato was right. God damn it. Your court physician, Bishop Donato, has come to see you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatments he can offer. My life is in your hands, guy. Oh. See, I know that picture. It's not a good one. Bishop Donato informed you that he had identified the tainted tissue which was the root of your disease and that removing it would most likely cure you. You were most pleased and agreed to the surgery. However, in hindsight, you wish that Donato told you that the tissue was your face. So now I'm disfigured. There goes the attraction trait. Ever getting it, that is. Curses. May Shaitan strike Bishop Donato down. Yeah, of course. I'm one ugly motherfucker. Can I imprison him? Ooh, I'm imprisoning him. Damn it. Did he get away? You have recovered well from the flu. Now the coughing fever and headaches are just unpleasant memories. That's great. Donato, I'm about to kick your mother effing ass. You think you're sweet. I'm gonna show you. Hopefully they allow me to banish him, therefore getting all his gold. Damn, a lot of allies want to help me out in this. I feel bad for Donato now. Oh shit, they're all coming. Maybe. My dear Sheikh, I have learned that there are certain factions within the realm working to undermine my rule. If you are involved or planning to become so, I trust that your complicity in these matters ends now. Better not to risk it. You decide. I mean, I will do it as long as it doesn't mean that my society gets taken out. I have received the regrettable news that Marshal Aram has experienced a setback in the search for the artifact by spending a considerable amount of time following the wrong lead. He assures me he will redouble his efforts. That's definitely unfortunate. Dude, are you guys coming to help or not? Because they're not about to take all this shit from me. They're taking the slow path, it seems. God damn. I'm already at 41%. Come on, get there quicker, please. Oh, no. I died. That's just great. That's just great. That's really what I needed. The good thing is, and you really do have to look at the good in this, I got to keep both domains. And it seems like I got to keep the allies that were on their way to help me. You got to look at the good things. So after this war, I think we're going to call it for this video. Because I don't know what it is. Like, it can't be a game without me losing a character on a video. I wish I could go through a couple videos with just one character. That'd be just amazing. So we're going to improve the relations here, continue what we were doing, study technology like we were in Rome, and let's just make sure. Here's the problem that we have now too. Okay, so I can be a stewardship type of dude. Let me assign the right guardian to help me with that. The marshal. What was I saying? Oh yeah, now that we are a child, once I do end up arresting Donato here, I won't be able to actually banish him, I believe. But we'll see. Alright. Okay, now we have our allies finally here. So we should be able to get Donato, kick his butt pretty much. Aram sees that I'm growing stronger but tries to encourage me to be more courageous. Yeah, so let's get brave instead. Perfect. He may not have traits, but we're going to build him into a great little guy. And we finally have 30 now prestige instead of 15, so we're making moves. Alright. And just like that, we've won that. Donato is now in jail. So, here's the issue. I can't revoke his... Oh, I can't? No, I cannot. Right. Yeah, I just can't right now. So maybe if we can make Donato live for at least 4 years, then I'll be able to revoke his title. and hopefully also I will be able to then get his money. So we're gonna try to speed run this first before we actually end the video. Change my mind, I'm gonna go a little faster just so that we can start the next video with a grown-up. So we're speed running this right now. As you guys can see, things are happening at crazy speeds, but we needed this. Okay, the Sheikh is liking us. Remember, we're going at crazy speeds right now just so that we can get to 16 as soon as possible. It was delighted tormenting Asnar, calling him Asnar the cowardly chicken and other epithets. And if that didn't work, punches, kicks, or destroying his things. Asnar was easy prey until he punched back. My half brother, the quick one too. Let me give him thrifty traits. I guess we have, now we're bitter enemies, I guess. All right, we're at 14. We just need 2 more, and we need Donato to survive that long. It looks like we have the opportunity to imprison another person. Let's banish her, get that 7.3 gold. All right, I may not be the fastest runner, but I am without a doubt growing into a healthy, stout young man. So I get sturdy now instead of indolent. All right, we're at 14, 15. We're almost there. Almost there. And I am, oh my, yo, I am one ugly mother effer. Yo. Oh my god. Bro looks like a fat Lord Farquaad haircut having ass. Yo. You know what? Just because he looks so awkward, I plan to turn him into the most OP character that I can make on this next video for sure. Dude looks like an issue waiting to happen. Sadly, I only became an indulgent wastrel. Well, that fits the profile what I look like, I will say that much. Alright, let's slow this down a couple before we get back to doing anything. And our focus, well, it seems that our best trait seems to be martial, so let's try to get that martial up, because if we can't be pretty, we can at least be strong. Okay. Research cultural tech. We need to go to a Hajj. That's a very important thing as well. But before we do any of those things, oh no, did Donato die? What happened to Donato? Where are you, Donato? Did he leave? There goes the money that I was trying to get. Alright, so we are Sheikh Godric, a new Sheikh Godric. We look extremely awkward, but because of that very reason, I think I'm gonna turn this guy into a complete monster of a stud. And we're gonna start conquering as many counties as we can. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Interesting.